I got answers.
We're going to blitz off the edge right here. Let's go.
Right.
Rapid fire questions. You have to answer all of them.
Okay.
First question, Colleen, you're originally from Philadelphia.
Yes.
Who is your favorite all-time Philadelphia Eagles player?
Favorite ever, Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins for me was a guy who embodied the fans. He had so much passion. He had the whole Weapon X. Like, I mean, he was just, after every play, he was just putting everything out there. I loved him.
I think Brian Dawkins, my first interaction, my first humbling moment in NFL was against Brian Dawkins.
Really?
Yeah. I tried to run an option route against him, and he just jammed me right in my chest. And then he sunned me, too. He was like, no, sir, young man.
No,
sir.
I love that.
Reggie, didn't you have a humbling moment against Sheldon Brown, too, in the playoffs? That was crazy.
Yeah,
You got up.
Philadelphia Eagles was, they humbled me.
You got up, man. You got up.
You won that game against
That's right.
I did win
You won that
Damn
game.
right.
And
scored a game with
Dawkins
a touchdown.
goes to the
Hall
Hall
of
of
Fame.
Fame, then the next day the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Big year for me right here.
That's it. It's all about you, Colleen. All right. You said you're an Eagles fan.
Yes.
If you could pick any player from any sport, who is the player that you hated the most as a Philly sports fan growing up?
Okay, so, you know, Tony Romo, of course, was in there. You know, Michael Irvin, of course, which is a little awkward since, you know, we work together now. But I got over that. I got over it. But it's really kind of random. I hated Jeremy Shockey.
Shocking!
I get it. Talk about
God.
I get it.
I don't know. I mean, he was like Gronk before Gronk, but like not as talented as Gronk. And he was just always so annoying. Everything he did, I just could not stand.
I get that, truly. There's a great gif of Shockey where he's pointing to the camera like this because he thinks his team made a field goal and then they miss it. It's great. People use it all the time. Shockey was incredible. I loved him at the U, best college team I've ever seen. Next.
Oh, man.
Of course, Colleen, you're a standout sportscaster.
Whoa.
But if you had to pursue another occupation, what would it have been?
So I was actually going to art school before I did all of this. So I was almost an art teacher.
What?
Art education. I do a little.
Did you draw that?
That's my dad when he was little. Yeah, I do.
You drew that?
I do a little sketching here and there.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Colleen!
A little
That's
sketching. That's a little
awesome.
better than a little sketching.
Yeah, look at that. Who's that,
Hunter
Jude
S.
Law?
Thompson?
Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
Fear and
that's
Loathing.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
You were
the
in
cover
art
on
school?
Rolling Stone.
Full on with the models and everything, and your sculpting?
All of
Did
it.
they have that at art school?
Yes,
Is that
of
real?
course.
They just dropped the cloak and you're, whoa.
Yeah, it's like, this is very Rubenesque.
Incredible. Somebody paying the bills. What's next?
Goodness.
Yes.
Next up, you famously rapped the lyrics to a Cardi B song
Famously.
on air once. In your opinion, who is the greatest female rapper ever?
Not even a question. Lauryn Hill, hands down. Well, if you're talking about a song, Lost Ones was my absolute favorite. Like, I mean, I know I put Missy Elliott in there.
Yeah, you
I was
gotta put Missy Elliott in there.
Lil' Kim Twitter is on fire right
Dude,
now.
Lil' Kim was my girl. Ladies' Night, that had everybody
Best
in it.
Lady Marmalade.
But
I don't know Lost Ones.
Was Lauryn
Well,
Hill
yes, you
considered
do.
a
I know Lost
rapper,
Boys.
or
I
was
know.
she-
you know
That's my
Lost Boys
favorite.
by Lauryn Hill.
Don't know.
Taking shots at Wyclef.
Don't know. Taking shots at Wyclef. No. I like Natalie Portman. I thought she's a fantastic
No
rapper.
way.
Yes.
You might win some, but you really lost ones.
Are you speaking about me?
No,
or
I know.
Because I've definitely lost some. Peter, what's next? Taking shots at Wyclef. What are you talking to?
I'm gonna play it in the break.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Okay.
Right, I'll pretend
Moving
to
on.
Listen to it.
This one always tells a lot about a person of our generation. Uh-oh. What was your childhood AOL screen name? What was on the buddy list? What was Colleen Wolfe?
It was Malibu 420. I'm sure that was the date that I'm sure I put it together. Of
course.
April 20th. And that
Yeah,
was
or it's your birthday or
obviously-
something.
That's
right?
my birthday, so I think it's completely conceivable. Malibu 420. I love
Yeah.
it.
Happy almost birthday
Thank
to you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So high school was a crazy time.
It really was, and I'm glad you brought that up because taking us back to high school,
Okay.
what album was notorious for you playing in your car? If you're driving to school, what's playing in Colleen's car?
I mean, Notorious was on rotation
Perfect.
a lot, but it was Dr. Dre's 2001. It came out in '99. I mean, that was like,
good music.
I played it over and over and over again. It was my
You're not
favorite.
a West Coast girl?
I know, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I like
a lot of
Nas.
rap and
It was
hip-hop.
Nas,
I like it.
Cameron.
I love it.
You know.
Do you like the guitar?
Cuckoo
ever?
Cow, randomly.
Cuckoo Cow? Oh, that's incredible. I mean, I'm listening to Silverchair. What the hell's Cuckoo Cow?
No.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got Duncan Chic on. All right.
Okay, next up.
I don't know Duncan Sheep.
Barely breathing.
I know the donuts
When you
too.
hear go to guilty pleasure comfort food, what do you think of?
Oh, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac
I
and
like
cheese
it.
all day. Nobody in my family likes mac and cheese. I'm the only one, and so I always bring it to Thanksgiving just so I can.
I was gonna
take it
ask
home
that.
with
So
me.
Thanksgiving, you only want to eat mac and cheese.
They thought I was crazy when I brought it. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I lived my whole life without mac and cheese until I got to college, and then I was like, this is amazing.
It's true. It's
All right,
very
Colleen,
delicious.
Yeah.
We're going to
Very
put
good.
you in under the spotlight now for a tough one.
Now?
If there was a game of Survivor, okay, for only NFL Network on-air personalities, so you have to vote everyone off the island.
This is really
Who's
tough.
the last person standing? If it's just NFL Network people on air, who wins that game of Survivor?
I had a hard time with this question. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it a lot, and I realized it's got to be Stacey Dales.
Stacey Dales!
For me.
She win that immunity challenge, baby.
I mean, I feel like she would be making alliances. She's super athletic. And did you see how she flamed that guy on Twitter? I mean,
yeah, it was
she
good.
is fierce. She would absolutely win.
Sometimes the fierce ones though go early because they understand that everybody's fierce. Now we
Yeah.
got to get her out, or she's gonna win this whole
Yeah,
thing.
she flies too close to the sun. She could be out. We could vote her out.
I still think of Matt Money Smith guy. He'll do what he has to do. If he's got to go naked like Hatch, Money will go naked. He's got kids. He understands. His name's Money. He's immunity. Matt Money Smith will win that thing.
Okay, all right, fair.
That's it. That's the blitz.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That
That's
was the
incredible.
Blitz.
Good
That's
job.
all we have time for.
What would
Good
Wyclef
stuff,
think,
right?
though? Right?
I don't know. You know what? I gotta get you
Let's do
on
it.
Lauryn Hill. I cannot believe that.
I love Lauren.
You're a big Fugees guy. I know
I
you
asked
are.
my wife the same question yesterday. She also said Lauryn Hill.
Lauren.
Nuh-uh,
That's
really?
crazy. Yeah, I swear.
I like your
I
wife.
swear.
I like Hank
I knew
Hill.
I would like her.